we can at least upload the video for parents later. So it'll record locally without needing the internet, and then good old school Wi-Fi will enable you.
It says
I know it says live, but it's also saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So you're going to experience buffering, and we're dropping frames here. Nice work, girl. Alright, so it's trying, but it's struggling. Announce whatever it's going to record. We can always upload it as a video file later.
with the recording, do you want me to read off
Sure. Why don't you,
whenever the
at some
warm-up
point
is?
during the warm-up, go back through and read off the results, because it sounds like we've been live for a while now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about this. Wait a second in the morning.
Next dive will be a 402C, an inward flex somersault in the tuck position, grip difficulty 1.6.
All right, everybody. We were having some technical difficulties and the stream ended about 17 minutes in. That means it's likely the only thing recorded is the countdown for the beginning and the 200-yard medley relay. Because of that, I will read over what has happened. We just finished diving. The scores will be up for that later. But from the beginning of the meet, this is a girls modified Sting Forks versus Windsor meet. We began with the 200-yard medley relay with lane 3, Gabby Berry, Abigail Taylor, Sophia Bowman, and Callie Marsh. Lane 4, Maddie Hall, Sophia Shepard, Taylor Scales, and Kaylee Lockwood. Lane 3, starting with Gabby, finished with a time of 3:22:03. Lane 4, starting with Maddie, finished with a time of 2:34:61. Onto our 200-yard freestyle. Lane 3, Ella Carlson. Lane 4, Alana Nathan. Lane 5, Taylor Scales. Lane 5 came in first place with a time of 2:37 even, followed by Lane 4, second place with a time of 3:20:54, and Lane 3, third place with a time of 3:59:59. Next we have the 100-yard IM. In Lane 2, Skylar Stasic. In Lane 3, Sophia Shepard. Sophia Shepard came in first place with a time of 1:28:08. And then Lane 2, second place Skylar, finished with a time of 1:45:91. Next we had two heats of the 50-yard freestyle. In the first heat, we had Emma Howe, Izzy Wilcox, and Trinity Wood. First place in that heat was Trinity Wood with a time of 47:51, followed by Izzy, lane 3, with second place with a time of 58:54. Emma Howe, the timer did not work correctly on her lane, but her time looked to be about 1 minute. In the second heat, we have three Kayleys. We have Kaylee Olmstead, Callie Marsh, and Kaylee Lockwood. Lane 4 with Lockwood came in first place with 36:91. Lane 3 Marsh with 38:79. Third place was Olmstead with 43:50. That is all for swimming. We just finished our diving just a few moments ago. You might have caught the very last dives of that. Each girl did about 4 dives. The results for that will be known at a later date. Technically, they are all null due to only having one official. We need 3 officials to legally score that and for it to count towards the meet, so it is likely the score will not be recorded. With that, I will give you guys a few moments with the warm-up. If you're watching this at a later date, feel free to skip ahead about 3 or 4 minutes, and you will be watching the 50-yard butterfly. All right, we are now on to the 50-yard butterfly. Up on your screen, you can see who is up in that event. You've got Sophie Shepard, Sophia Bowman, and Skylar Stasek. Stasek? One of those. There they go.
Hey, 100 freestyle. Lane 5.
Lane 4 and 3 are keeping pretty much together, but lane 4 is slightly ahead. Lane 3 now slowing down a bit, caught up with lane 2. 4 touched the wall, flipping onto her side and underwater again. Lane 3 and then lane 2. That underwater pullout really helped lane 4. All right, lane 4 done with a time of 41.95. 3 seconds faster than before. All right, lane 3, 47.21, and lane 2, 55.47. Next to the 100 freestyle, there's only one heat, thankfully. The writing is a little small, but that's because we have fit 5 girls up on the screen there with all of their seed times. All right, lane 4 done with a time of 1:25.94. That's pretty much the same time as her seed time. So no change there. It's nice to keep constant. Lane 2, 1:45.10. Lane 3, third place, 1:58.66. Lane 5, fourth place, 159.28. There's some significant improvement in lane 5. Some improvement in lane 6 as well. But not as much as 23 seconds faster as lane 5.
Next event is the 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 2 is Maggie Hall. Lane 3, Elena Windsor. Lane 4, Allie Marsh.
On to our last 3 events. 100-yard backstroke. Up on your screen, you can see the 3 lovely ladies in those events with their times up on the screen. Again, the goal is not to beat that time, but instead match it or possibly beat it. It's pretty much a personal record. I believe lane 4 was just disqualified as she went on her stomach, then on her back again, then on her stomach to flip. Lane 4, 134.03, but I believe is disqualified. Lane 2, 137.57. Lane 3, 145.46.
Next event is the 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane 3 is Abigail, and lane 4 is Taylor.
There is your breaststroke up on the screen there. Abby Taylor and Taylor Scales. Some banter down on the deck for Taylor, trying to warn her to keep her head down. Taylor has quite the beautiful breaststroke. Lovely long pull-out, making it to the white line. Gets a large distance when she shoots with her legs. Her only disadvantage is that she's lifting her head a bit too much, her shoulders coming way out of the water. If she were to keep lower down, she'd be able to gain a little bit faster. Perfect drill for her would be a tennis ball under her chin. Force it down. If you lose the tennis ball, you have to restart. Despite that, her time is 1:29.47. 2 seconds quicker. Here comes lane 3. Last but certainly not least. $157.38. Nice, 1 second quicker from Abby. And they're off. This is an all freestyle event, something most girls should be pretty good at. So we'll see how close this race is going to be. Looks like lane 4 touched with 2 hands. I'm not totally sure in my memory if that is a disqualification. As touching with 1 hand in a 2-hand stroke is a DQ. So we'll have to see. Lane 3, a little bit of a slow start, but they're keeping it safe. Touch and go, lane 4. Lane 3, almost to the middle of the pool on her way back. I believe that is wood. Yep, looks like Trinity Wood down there. Torturing herself by keeping her head up like that. It's typically what we call the Tarzan Drill, and trust me, everybody hates doing it. Looks like the last girl in lane 4 just jumping off now. Quite the speed demon. 4 might outlap lane 3. They're just about even. Oh, and lane 4 pulls through. Lane 4 done. Lane 3 sending off their last swimmer now. Lane 4 has a time of 2:44.30. Hitting the middle of the pool now. Finish time of 3:45.60. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the girls' modified String of Forks versus Windsor swim meet. There will be an away meet to Norwich for the varsity team on Thursday. And then next week we'll be back with another modified meet as well as a home varsity meet. That will be live streamed, but both teams will be at our home pool. That's all for tonight, folks. Enjoy your night.